Good morning, HLIC Room Shaker. Yeah, old man's up early this morning. Got a lot of shit on my mind, and especially the way things have been going here in the world and on YouTube as far as that goes. Yes. HLIC Room Shaker, thank you for joining me so early in the morning, dear. And those up in the clouds that are listening, I would like to say thank you. Yes, I'm going to get into it in a second here. Just making sure I turn this loop music I got on here off. Okay. Now, I just want to say to all those that are within the sound of my YouTube voice that has my channel, Miss Cheryl Burnett, good morning to you, dear. So very good to see you and hear, well, look at you. There was an incident, and I'm not talking right now, I'm not going to YouTube or anything. There was an incident that happened in Minnesota yesterday. A young woman was shot by an ICE agent. I'm going to use everything on here that I can use within the sound of my voice and within reasoning because number one, I don't care because I'm not monetized and I don't care to be monetized because that's when they really, really try to put restrictions on you. But this young lady, death has brought me to thinking, what is this world coming to? Is the hate so bad until we're pitting our own against one another? And when I mean our own, I mean our United States citizens against one another. The world is so divided right now with the way things are going, especially in politics and all that. But to actually see a young woman get cut down in the streets by a government agency that has been put out on the streets by our leader, y'all's leader, their leader, however people want to talk about it, it's beyond me. It's crazy. Now, was it justifiable? Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no, but I also watch the news very closely and see how they put spins on things, investigation this, investigation that. But you have to remember, this is a government agent that did that. It wasn't a city cop, it wasn't your local county sheriff. It was somebody that was hired by the government. They work for the government. They're in the federal government's employment. So I'm just wondering, how is the FBI going to handle this? How are people going to react to it? And at the vigil last night, there were a lot of people out in the streets, a lot of angry people. Even the governor of the state came up and made an announcement letting people know that they will fight back. And that leads me to wonder, is there going to be another civil war in this country? Good morning, Candy Cane. Good morning, dear. It makes me wonder if there's going to be another civil war in this country because of political ideology, or is it because we want to keep our freedom? Our freedom is something that I'm going to say for myself, since I've been on this earth, it's been valuable to me. When you have your freedom taken, you become kind of distant, but in the same interim, you look at things in a whole different perspective, because there are people out there that don't care about your freedom. They don't care about how you live or look anyway. But now with this shooting that went on by a government official, I'm beginning to wonder, are the people going to have to stand up, or are they going to let this sweep it under the rug? like I said, at my age now, I'm just going to just blurt out what I feel and how I feel about things in life, especially the way things are going with the people in life. And first of all, I want to say my condolences out to Dr. Soapy. Once again, I found out about his mom. To Lolo, hey, baby, just keep the peace. Just be yourself. That's all I'm going to say. And to all you out there, people out there that know what it's like to be a decent human being and to tell people that you feel sorry for them when something happens in their family, it's okay to do that. It's okay to show that you have compassion for people. Because if I didn't have compassion for people, trust me, things would be a lot worse here where I'm sitting at right now. Uh, I want to say to anyone that's not feeling well this morning, my prayers go out to you. To all the people out there that are listening, I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just letting you know how I feel about our people. And when I mean our people, I mean our black people, our black men, women, no matter what. Good morning, Uncle Claude. How you doing, sir? No matter what their ethnicity, far as who they're married to, what sexuality they are, because we're all human beings. The greatest gift that God gave us and Jesus tried to teach us was about love. And if you have a little love and compassion in your heart for anybody, no matter what they're going through, it's a blessing. But there are some evil people out here in this world. There are some people that do things and say things to other people on this apparatus that for the love of a buck, I'll put it that way. I'm going to put it that way. For the love of a buck, they want to think they can get out here and try to ruin a person's life or talk about them in a despicable manner. I know that sometimes people will listen, but we like to hear gossip. We like to hear innuendos. But to me, it's getting too damn deep. And I just want to say, last night I had an experience on Just Krista's channel, and I thought about it. I jumped off the porch because I wasn't cool enough when somebody came up there that were very ignorant and jumped and tried to jump me for having fun, laughing and talking and being myself here on YouTube. But what I do want to say is that I'm not gonna be as vicious. I could have made a big live and put their name up in there, but I'm just letting you people go see how we are being used to jump out here and say the most atrocious things towards people and then don't think there's not consequences, which leads me back to thinking, well, there are consequences. What are we doing to each other? For number one, we're striking each other's pages. You know, when a person gets out there and says some of the horrific things, as they say the trigger words, a group of us get together. Well, we don't like that person, so we're going to strike them. People, you're ruining your own freedom of speech. YouTube and those AI bots, they're going to be here for a long time. And you're going to have to get used to the changes. You're not going to be able to get on here and say certain things and do certain things to people because you will be flagged automatically, not by the strike team or anything, but by YouTube. Yeah, it was yesterday, Uncle Claude, when the young lady was, she was gunned down. You guys can go. There's a lot of articles in there on YouTube about it. I have a local news channel, which I call, a local news channel, to where I can go in and see the news that's happening around this country in the United States, every city, every state of the union. That's the kind of app I have on my television. And I heard of it this morning when I woke up. About 4:30. I heard of it when I woke up, and I looked at it, and I just wondered, where was everybody at? You saw the video, Uncle Claude? Yeah. Yeah. And then I just wonder, when they talk about things, people doing stuff to one another here on in the world, I'm just wondering, how far are we going to go? We holler about meeting up with people and being called to come to my place and do this and do that. Because I haven't been called to come meet somebody to fight. You know what? At my old age, I'm gonna tell you the truth, young people, young bucks, and middle-aged folks out there. I'm not going anywhere to fight you, but I am going to start doing like YouTube and other medias. I'm going to fight you in a court of law. That's why I know that's why they put the at on in front of our names and stuff on our things, because it's going to make it easier. And the government is in our back pocket all the time. It's going to make it easier for them to find you. It's going to make it easier for them to check in the things that you're doing. Just think about it. It's going to be easier, no matter where you are, to locate you. So if you don't want any trouble, don't cause trouble. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to reiterate anymore about what the local government is going to be doing and saying and all that. But Congress is back in sessions. They're looking at these things now. They're looking at our social media, as we call it. They're looking at our websites and stuff. There's a young lady on here. Her stuff got knocked down because she used some TikTok. And we all know that the United States and TikTok don't really get along. But now they're going to do it through your pages, not only your pages, my pages too, if you use TikTok. Yeah, you can call them a they're living in a world to where they don't give a shit about anybody. And that's what's happening with us, I believe. We're starting not to give a shit about anything except our own well-being. But then when things come down and we're put out there on the spotlight, then we want to get mad about it. Don't get mad about it. Just do something legally about it. Don't be going around striking people's pages. Don't go around trying to take their money out their pocket, because we all know everybody says this is a business. But to me, I don't need that kind of business. I don't need the business to where I can go on here and cuss everybody out and call women a bunch of B's and H's. I don't need a business to where they make it seem all right for us to get out here and talk about children, to talk about the disabled, to talk about homosexuality, people that are different than the heterosexual people, because we're all human beings, folks. That's all I'm saying. You got to have compassion and love. If you don't agree with it, just say you don't agree with it and move on. I go all over the internet thing, and I do everything. I started out in the beef sector. I ended up in the black sector. I've been in the mommy sector. I've been in the M3, all this good shit. But it all boils down to the same thing. We're hating on one another a little bit too much now. We're hating on one another a little bit too much. Well, I don't know, Uncle Claude. That's a good question. When will we all grow up? People can get on here and say that I'm not growing up. I'm a little kid. I'm a baby. Oh, no, they don't say that. They use the word senile. Oh, man, you need to be in bed and all this. But I do know on here there are some older gentlemen, unlike me, they're evil. I mean, because we can't function like we used to. And let's face it, fellas, and this is to the fellas that are listening out there. You are not going to be a vile, I mean, a verbal young man like you were in your 30s or even 40s, things do start going downhill at 50, guys. I just, I'm just wondering and looking at I can call it my younger generation, because what I consider my younger generation is anybody that's 20 years, I'm 20 years their senior, when they were born, first born. There's a lot of things that I witnessed in life and saw in life that those young kids growing up didn't see. But they got the benefits of the things that us older people were out there doing. I want to commend you, Rum Shaker, because you were out there on the streets filming ICE, and I'm glad that that there was no unfortunate incidents like that happened in Minneapolis yesterday, um, because watching somebody have their life taken over immigration is crazy. It is crazy. People talking about they're making mortar. Okay, Uncle Claude. You're not old, Uncle Claude. I keep telling you, you're not old. You're still a young man. You're still a young man. But anyway, I just want to say to people, the hate is real out there. The hate is real. Uh, and the only way to combat hatred is to embrace what you can, get out there and show people, hey, you can call me anything. Just don't call me late for dinner, like I used to tell my people. Uh, you don't have to answer to it. You don't have to answer to it. Uh, I've learned a lot in my 75 years, God willing, in May, 76 years of living, that I have to be more tolerable with people and to be able to understand their ideas. But here's the thing about it: when the idea ruins the masses and the people with a culture that we barely know about, for real, for real. Everybody has their culture. We have our culture, but it's so divided amongst us. To give you an instance, dark skin, light skin. We're more divided on that issue than we are about the way the government is treating us, or the way things are being changed to where our freedom is slowly but surely being taken away. You know, I just want to say that last night, yeah, I was on the internet. I was up there trying to have some fun, and shit came up and came out, and I'm kind of regretful for it, but in a way, as a man, I had to stand my grounds. That's another thing, you guys. We do have big egos. I don't give a damn how old we get. We have that ego. No man wants to be told that he's no good. He can't do this, can't do that. But ladies, just remember, and I'm not picking on you. You get old too. You just don't get old and fast as us men do, because you're always out there constantly thinking and planning ahead. And the only thing a man has to worry about is providing for his family and keeping up that appearance of being a strong man. I just want to say congratulations to Duchess Kelly Love. He put out a announcement about him having to go have a colonoscopy done on himself. And I try to tell people, all you young men that are, you don't have to be 45. They're saying at the age of 45, but for black men, I would suggest you do it earlier. Really. Women too, go get a colonoscopy. Oh, bless grandma, bless grandma. Yep, I'll be 76 May the 3rd. It's not too it's not too far off. It's not too far off. Yeah, I'm learning to operate this too, you guys. I'm on a computer now, which is entirely different from a phone. So just bear with me. But like I was trying to say that there was other things that I heard this morning, and I hate rhetoric on another person's channel. I'm not going to give him no clout because that's what he wants to do. He's picking fights with everybody he can because he got angry, because he got struck. And if y'all know, y'all might know what I'm talking about. But anyway, he got struck, and he been out here talking about shutting people's channels down if they're, especially the monetized channels. The monetized channels. We're killing our own self on on this internet game, y'all. We're knocking ourselves out the box. Every once in a while, you can have compassion for something and show it on YouTube and show it to the world. So don't be ashamed to do that. I can honestly say that I've had people on here that I said I've hated. I don't really hate them. I hate their ways. That's what it is. And when you tell a person that, just say, hey, I hate your ways. I hate what you're doing to somebody. You'll come out a little bit better. I don't think the boxing match or fights will last as long. Instead of a 12 rounder, they'll go back down to a 10 round fight. And for all you women out there, I know it's hard, and your women's egos are like men's, but only y'all fight a little dirtier. Yeah, y'all fight a little dirtier. Y'all can bruise and batter and beat us men. But just remember, the men are going to say things, atrocious things back, but we really need you. We really do. We really need you, because without you women, a lot of us men wouldn't be here. A lot of us guys that are sitting up here talking under women's clothes and calling them B's and H's, they have to think, hey, your mom brought you here. You wasn't born of a man, you were born of a woman. So, ladies, thank you. Thank you. Once again, it was just on my mind of how we're treating one another here on YouTube. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get out here and really be a devil's advocate for violence or watching somebody go somewhere and filming themselves on camera. Thank you, Glenda Harts. Thank you. I see you. Thank you so very much. I'm not interested in that. To be honest with you, what I want to see is our Black people getting together, having fun on a trip, smiling and laughing and dancing, and showing the world that we could be more than just arch enemies on here on this YouTube. Yeah, if you got an enemy, don't go around them. That's what I say. You don't go around them physically. You can watch them here, but you don't have to take a vacation with them. You don't have to do meetups and greets and all that stuff, because they're going to try to find something to come back here and have a mad day, have a mad day and just do things that are despicable. And then when their channels do get struck, people are going to be wondering, well, why? Well, because you violated somebody's trust. You violated their integrity. And to me, a person, when they do that, their integrity goes down a lot. I want to see young people like Lemon, Ness, Pizarro, Brianna, I can call Lady Nika young too, to thrive on these YouTube streets without having to raise their voices and cuss each other out. Or, yeah, I know sometimes you have to block somebody out, but if you block them out, you're still going to hear it, because like I said, I don't do all that social media shit, that IG. I got my Facebook. Is very limited on that now. I don't use it, like I said, Instagram and the behind the scenes with Zoom and all these other apparatuses, because you get a group of people together and we're gossiping, somebody's going to take it to heart. And then, like I said, telephone, telegram, tell a ninja. I'm going to say ninja. It'll get out some kind of way. It'll get out some kind of way. But like I said, people, the world out there is getting to be crazy. And if we're sitting up here every day cussing one another out, talking about crazy things, trying to isolate people, trying to degrade the women, trying to degrade the homosexual community, the gay community. That homosexual stuff doesn't sound right. Degrading them and degrading ourselves as well. We're not gonna prosper on here. Trust me. Even the best of channels are gonna get struck. And let me tell you another thing: the way that now they got the music set up, yeah, you're using that AI to create music and do say and funny things, but you're still crossing that line when you're degrading your own type of people, when you degrade one another, and pretty soon that's going to be called into play. AI is going to play a very big part with us on here on these internets. I'm not going to mess with it myself. I believe in the old-fashioned way. You know, I used to remember sitting down and listening to a radio, people telling stories, and they had plays and programs on the stories, and you could listen to music. And radio was wonderful. When television came about, that invention, I think, spoiled people. They had good ideas for television, but now it has gotten so to where people are just, I don't know. I hear a lot of people say, I don't watch TV. Well, if you don't watch TV, how do you know what's going on? You got to watch something. Yeah, you might say, I watch the news here on YouTube, but what the hell? Uncle Claude, do you want to come up there for a minute, old young man? And I can try to get you up here. Like I say, I'm learning this one. This is new to me. So I'm on a new computer and it helps a lot. But like I say, hey, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that's a damn lie. I'm learning every day. I'm learning all the tricks of the trade. And I just wanted to know, you wanted to come up here and speak your words for a minute? I can do that. I know how to get you up here now. And like I said, I gotta hurry up and get the. I got to hurry up and get my banners up and all that good stuff, and I'll be able to do that within the next week or so. So. I'm trying to get this here copied. I know they say copy. Throw the StreamYard up here. Okay, I'm going to share my referral. It says share referral link. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Nope, don't want that up there. See, that's what I'm saying. I got to learn to go in here and do my own sort of get you up here with me. If I was on the phone, it wouldn't be no damn problem. It wouldn't. Okay, let me go in here to add. Let's see. Now, video files. I'm not sharing anything. I'm not going to share my screen right now. I'm just trying to bring up people. They want me to upgrade. I think they want me to upgrade, but. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to go on the side of the computer and check it here. Nope, that's not either. Private chats, recordings, media assets, banners, style. Well, it says people, but I don't know, Uncle Claude. I don't know about this crazy mess. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And as soon as I figure it out, I'll drop them. I'll drop my link one of these days. Don't hey, don't you laugh, Uncle Claude. I know there's a few things that you don't know about this yet. So, but really seriously though, folks, I will figure this out. I'm on, like I said, computer now. If I was on my phone, shit, it wouldn't be no problem. Present or invite. Okay, let me see if this works over here. hmm Okay, invite guests. Copied. I should be able to click on my link, I mean my name here, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the Need Help franchise. Yeah, at least you awoke this morning, and God dog it, I can't get you up here. I'm trying to get you up here. That's the wrong one. I don't want that up there. That's what I'm saying. They've been doing some crazy stuff here. Yeah. I gotta learn to copy and paste too on the computer. Like I said, on my phone, it's a different situation, everything. But getting back to what I was saying, people, uh, I'll figure this out, Uncle Claude, and I will get you up here later on today because I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna go back in and find out about the young lady that was her life was tragically taken with an ICE agent through ICE. And I just want to say to all you people out there, be mindful of things that go on. Well, yeah, okay, Uncle Claude. If you want to do that, I will gladly come up there with you. Until I figure out how to get this, and then yeah, I'll be glad to do it with you, Uncle Claude, because I'm woke this morning, made my coffee, and looking at the news. But I just want to say to people out there, just be mindful of what's going on in the world. I've been saying it all along. There's more to life than just YouTube. And we have to remember that there's a big world out there, and people are going to, no matter what, choose sides or whatever. But as long as the side that they choose, even if you don't agree with it, if there's no harm, there's no foul, like in basketball. I could take a swipe at it, but at the ball, but long as I don't hit you, long as I'm not hitting you, there's no foul. So there's no foul in the game on YouTube either, except when you do come at people and you try to ruin their lives by doxing and everything else. Cheryl Manette, you're a Taurus too, baby. Thank you so much. Uncle Claude trying to butter us up now, Cheryl, because hey, we got to see what him and them Texans gonna do in the playoffs this weekend. He trying to butter us up. Yeah. But anyway, you know what? I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna wait for you, Uncle Claude. Hey, you're in my feed too, so all I got to do is check my notifications. I got you in here. If you want to go live, you can go live right now if you want to, or whenever. And I will be there. I will be over there with you. Yeah. Oh, look at Cheryl. See, this is the kind of stuff I like doing. I ain't gonna give hey, I'm not gonna give Uncle Claude no hearts. I'm gonna give him some ribbons for second place. You know what I'm talking about, Uncle Claude. Yep, I'm gonna give Uncle Claude the ribbons for second place. Oh, you feel confident with the Steelers? Okay, okay. All right, I'll give it to you. But you know, my baby's from Texas, so you know I got to ride with the Texans, Uncle Claude. Yes, I got to ride with the Texans. I definitely wasn't going to ride with Dallas. Never. I'm like you, never Dallas. Okay. All right, Uncle Claude. Grandma Love, baby. Hello, sweetheart. Where were you at? Where were you at last night? I needed you, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Oh, you'll hear about it, my dear. You'll hear about it. But anyway, I really want to give an Uncle Claude so you ladies can see two men sitting up here on the board acting up. Yep, enjoy your day, everybody. I'm gonna get off of here. Grandma Love, I love you. I love you. Oh, you were sleeping? Grandma Love said she was sleeping. I don't blame you, darling. I don't blame you. I think I'd have been sleeping too, but I had to be nosy. You know me. Some old folks can be nosy at times. I sit on my front porch and just watch things. And then sometimes I jump in the conversation when I shouldn't, but I was having fun up until then. And you'll find out about it. So yeah, I got this part here down pat, getting people up and hiding them, showing them their comments and stuff. But Uncle Claude, just go ahead on. You can I'm gonna get out of here, and I just had a little things on my mind. I didn't want to rant and rave and iterate. What is Cheryl scared about? Uncle Claude, Uncle Claude, Uncle Claude. You hurry up and go live so you can bring us up here. Okay? Yep, you hurry up and so you can bring us up here live. Hello, Miguel. Oh, you're woke. Ah, hey, the early bird catches the worm. Shoot. No, I know somebody probably told you, hey, yo, old man on the damn internet acting stupid. But yeah, good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, and blessings to you. All right, Uncle Claude. I will be definitely be over there with you. And you guys subscribe to Uncle Claude. Subscribe to HLIC Room Shaker. Uh, there's a few other people that I want to mention, but I'm not going to Grandma Love. I'm going to mention you before you hit me across the head there. You won't take me shopping with you anymore. Cheryl Burnett. It's always the same. What? Another loss. Okay, I see what you're saying, Cheryl. Okay. All right. You guys, this is just my thoughts this morning. An older guy enjoying life and speaking out on things that hurt, that I think that are hurting us the most as people on YouTube. Uh, with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna let everybody say their good mornings and hellos and stuff. I'll give them a few seconds to get up here, and yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby. Oh, I did get a message from somebody else, an ex, and let me tell you guys about exes. I'm not mad with mine. I've never been mad with any of my exes. That ex-wives, ex-girlfriends, even ex-lovers. I never been mad with them because I realized that in life there are pages in a book that are being written. And those people that were in my life, regardless if we got along or didn't get along, they were chapters. There were chapters in that book. And if I tear them out or try to rip them out, they are always going to be there. People are always going to be in your lives regardless, because we have that chapter. And I just want to let people know that no, I'm not angry at mines. I'm not, no matter what, I'm not angry at mines. And like today, I can still talk to them and have no remorse. And you know what I mean by remorse, saying, why you calling me? Or why you doing this? Why you doing that in my chat or being in my inbox? No, I'm not going to do that as a man. That to me, because that shows that I still can't forget. I can forget. I mean, I can't forgive. I can forget about the situations and the circumstances, but I can also forgive what transpired. You know, it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude for a man to once love the woman and to lose her, and then to say that he still cares. That may seem stupid or it may seem crazy, but like I said, God puts people in our lives for a reason. Oh, Kelly Haas. Well, good morning, dear. I just opened up this one here. I had to get a new computer because I was tired of doing stuff on my phone. So I bought me a new computer and I'm trying to work that out. Yes. But thank you for being here, Kelly. This isn't a music channel. This is my bull crap channel. But I will be doing some music probably later on today. Oh, if you went, whoa. Oh, all of a sudden, now, Cheryl, you see Uncle Claude. Uncle Claude, just remember, you banking on an old quarterback, okay? You're banking on an old quarterback, Uncle Claude. And you know they try to put us old folks out the pasture, don't you? Oh shoot. Well, with that being said, y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. And if you get over there with Uncle Claude. I'll be over there with him if he can bring me up. And I hope you do it the right way, Uncle Claude. Let's not do that long stringing stuff. Okay. With that being said, people, I love you as Jesus loves us. And Uncle Claude, I'll see you on the flip side.